Hope you enjoy everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Alex giving my latest review on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, episode 142, Overflowing Memories. This was by far one of the best episodes, because so many things were happening. Even though there were so many ins and turns, switch and emphasis. Anyway, let's get to the main story. Hey, I got a bit. Some of the best parts happen, especially for characters who are not dueling. There were so many instances. Like, for example, you get to see that Shuzo still pondering over why the hell does he have that fan? Like, why is he holding it? It serves a purpose. He just has to remember what is that purpose, what is that reason, and what's got going on. And eventually he finds out later. We get to find out that Reira lost his smile because of what happened when the dimensions split. And he sealed away Zarc, but he and Ray sealed away Zarc, but it also cost him his soul, basically. So is Zarc imprisoned inside Reira, or were they all or is Reira just can't smile anymore? Is he just a soulless doll? That's a very scary thought when you think about it. We had to see that some of the other quandaries, like, for example, like everything around them is changing right now. The thing is, Yugioh, Renji and the others, they're testing these fours, because they were all a part of the Lancers, remember? So they're trying to test them to see if they're strong enough, but also to make sure that Yuya is strong enough. This is all a test. And what is that test? If he can remember the past, is he strong enough to continue forward? That's my assumption, at least. I gotta say, these duelings were very good. We get to see the Yuya, when he was getting ready to be beat by Tsukikage, over and over again. Every time Tsukikage would deal piercing damage, like he would have a counter, he got an action card thanks to Discover Hippo, always has his back. However, things get even more hectic. Like, for example, when Sawatari tried to help Tsukikage by giving his monster an attack point boost. That's pretty sneaky of Sawatari. And then, you got Gongenzaka, who's trying to protect Yuya. But however, these two are not doing this, but just to help Yuya. They're trying to do this, so they can beat Yuya, because this is a battle royal. So it is basically whoever comes out of this is the strongest. That's what, and Zarc said it himself. I want to beat you myself. And we've seen these two duel before, but this time there's a lot more on the line than just a qualifying in a tournament. Lives and maybe the future in the universe is depending on this. Seeing how they went back and forth, like Sawatari using his big actors, pendulum summoning, the way he would increase his monsters, focusing around Big Star and Curtain Riser, is pretty impressive when you think about it. However, Yuya himself, he's not not giving up. He's using more cards like Entertainment Dragon Shadow and other cards. Like, he's focusing on using combos and using cards that adapt to his ace monster, which is Odd Eyes, but also using it more in conjunction with his other monsters, like especially the entertainment or performance powers, if you want to call them in the dub, for the TCG, just to get things out of the way. When you look at this, it's very interesting the way you see this. We also get to see the Himika, Renji's mother. Thought Nina is nothing but a weapon. That was obvious. Remember, just to get at Akabalio, but because of that, she cost this boy his life. His smile. She never treated him like a human being a little bit. I remember this way back when. She always intimidated him, made him afraid. That's one of the things you gotta know. That's something I noticed. Something I really understand, because there was a lot of character development. Like, for example, back at the home at Yugioh, we get to see that Shuzo, he's still wondering where did this fan come from. So he goes to a storage closet, but it's not a storage closet. Like, he knows that this place is serving something. Like, and they find out that there's a room in there. What is that room? Like, it wasn't a storage closet. We even get to see overflowing memories. Like, for example, Yuya, he remembers stuff like the Synchro Dimension, and him battling Edo Phoenix, half a Smile World in the Exceed Dimension, the Synchro where he battled Jack in the Riding Duel. It's pretty weird when you think about it, but he's like remembering the past, but slowly, piece by piece. This duel is slowly jogging his memory. And one of the things I gotta note is that he asked himself, why was he going to these dimensions? What was he going for? What was the reason for it? That answer doesn't come till later, till Shuzo just butts into the announcer's bid and just takes the microphone. He literally Kanye'd Nico Smiley. He Kanye'd Nico Smiley, took the microphone and said, "Hey, Yuzu is gone." It's like Yuzu? Dude, like everybody's starting to remember Yuzu, dude, like from the little kids to Yuya's mom, Yoko, Sawatari, Gongenzaka. They all remember Yuzu, you know? Like, what was the whole point of them going? And it was simple. For one person, Yuzu. Yuzu was their reason. So now they know. You know, Yuzu was their reason for going because of everything that happened, not just because of the war, because they were searching for a lost friend. You know, Yuzu was his whole motivation. And Yuya himself is a little bit flabbergasted, but how can he forget someone like Yuzu? Remember, they have a close connection, you know? We get to see that everybody himself is seeing this. This duel was definitely one of the most best of Archive, because even though it switched, you know, dance partners between people, it had a lot of development. Even though, like, they were slowly remembering them. There was character development on all sides, and this is one of the best lines in the show. Like, Yugioh Sakaki saying, "Yuya, your big trial starts now." Like, basically saying your real test has just begun. You know, this was just the preliminary. Now you're gonna be really tested hard. You know, that's one of the reasons why Tsukikage is also there. They went hard on Yuya before. You know, like, and Renji instructed him to go hard on Yuya so he could forcing him to remember all of that. We also get to see like one of the best moments I gotta admit is that Gongenzaka, how he uses pendulum summoning, you know, how he uses it, and he summons out this monster, like how he lowers his own attack points by 3,000 and lowers Sawakari's attack points by 3,000. Like, he literally took 3,000 points of damage in one turn. Destroyed not only Sawatari's monster, but sacrificed his own pendulum monsters to destroy Tsukikage. He basically defeated them both at once, you know? And that's gotta be one of the best moves ever, you know? But then we get Yuya, you know, Yuya himself is still flabbergasted by what happened. And what is this going on? He's still remembering the past, and one of the biggest memories is him losing it in rage mode. Like, Yuya is trying to fight while Yuzu is trying to calm him down, and not to let your anger overtake you. Don't become possessed. But seeing his friends hurt just snapped him into it. Like, for example, Yuto and Rudy, we know how they are. They're very close. You know, we get to see this, and he just loses it, and we get to see him remembering the past, like him literally just saying, "I'm going to keep going until I destroy everything." And he summons an astrograph machine comes forth, and he becomes Zarc. He's remembering that he's become Zarc. Like, he's probably going to be in shock. Like, for example, he's going to be dumbfounded. Like, not only did I lose my friend, I'm also a monster that literally could have destroyed the whole world. And I'm not talking the whole world, like the universe as well. Like, he hurt a lot of people, you know? He's probably going to hate himself for this, you know? But then there's the end, and then there's the promo for the next episode, like, Gongenzaka putting the pressure on him. He said, "You're gonna be like this now. Save Yuzu and Reiwa self," you know. Now, and the episode is called "Soul of the Supreme King." That means he's probably gonna remember him being Zarc, or he's gonna remember Zarc's power. But what's happening? But one line stands out to me. See, am I inside of Reiwa? Like, what is happening? Like, we all know that something happened. Like there was a reset, but what exactly happened to them? Like, they know they become the pendulum dimension, people are using pendulum now, but something has changed, you know? It looks like they're gonna finally get their answers, like what we're gonna do next. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Sellavin gave my latest review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode of 124. 142. I'm out. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm out. Peace. See you later. Go to Dylan's channel on Clueless Gamers. Bye.